6, air to ground.
Radio communication in UAS should always be clear, concise, and professional. When conferring with other pilots and aerial supervisors, it is important to include your intended receiver, your call sign, and your frequency name. Remember, push to talk, not to think. These communication concepts are important to us because they allow us to maintain separation standards in order to avoid collisions with different UAS and other aircraft on scene. By abiding by visual flight rules and separation principles, utilizing air-to-ground and air-to-air flight channels, and waiting for clearance given by aerial supervision, we can fight fires and gather information more efficiently. There are essentially 3 different separation principles to be prepared for: vertical, horizontal, and temporal. Vertical separation involves the concept of building altitude ceilings using FTA guidelines and depending on the elevation of other aircraft on scene. This separation tactic requires an altimeter setting and a mean sea level reading in order to give you your true altitude and automatically adjust the aircraft. Use apps like Pro Altimeter to make it easier to see and accurately compute and correct elevation. Horizontal, or geographical separation, is based on a certain area being worked in, which can be within landmarks or other features. In this example, UAS is using different landmarks to understand where they will be flying, which is west of Morton Wash, while other aircraft will be flying east of Morton Wash. Temporal separation is based on time and other operations that need to take place. It is important to remember that UAS always gives way to other aircraft systems such as helicopters, smoke jumper operations, and air tanker trips. Separation principles are essential for 4 general scenarios that you will train for. Scenario 1 is when aerial supervision is on scene. Scenario 2 is when aerial supervision is not on scene, but there are other aircraft. Scenario 3 is when there are no aircraft on scene, and Scenario 4 is when UAS is in flight. These are all retrievable in your PMS 515 scripts. For more information, visit uas.nifc.gov.